It was a dreary afternoon, rain lashing against the windows of the old house. In the attic, amidst dusty trunks and cobwebbed furniture, Riya sat with a pile of old books. She was sorting through them, her fingers trailing over cracked spines and yellowed pages. Each book was a portal to another time, another place, filled with stories that had once captivated her young mind. But now, staring at the faded ink, she felt a strange sense of disconnection. Then her gaze fell upon a book that seemed out of place, a simple leather-bound diary with no title or name emblazoned on it. Its edges were worn, its corners soft from years of handling, and the leather cover was dusty as if it had been forgotten for ages. Curiosity piqued. She blew off the dust and opened it. To her surprise, the diary was filled with neat, flowing handwriting, and as she turned through the brittle pages, she saw that the entries were dated, each one a snapshot from a long-ago summer. Her heart skipped a beat. She recognized the handwriting instantly. It was her mother's, her mother Mira, who had passed away 5 years ago. Losing her had been like an ice pick to the heart, a sudden searing pain that left her breathless and hollow inside. She had avoided going through her mother's things, the scent of lavender that clung to her clothes, the worn leather of her favorite chair, the stacks of books she loved. It was all too painful. But something about this diary, perhaps its very fragility, compelled her. She began to read. The first entry was from June. Today, Riya stood on stage for the first time. She was nervous, but I saw the fire in her eyes. She doesn't know it yet, but she is stronger than she believes. Riya's hands trembled. She had completely forgotten about that event. The school talent show, where she had recited a poem, her voice shaking, her heart pounding. Yet her mother had been there, watching, noticing every nuance of her performance, every flicker of emotion on her face. She read on each word a precious jewel, each sentence a warm hearth on a cold winter's night. I wish I could take away Ria's doubts. She thinks she isn't enough, but she doesn't see the light she brings into every room. Tears welled up in Ria's eyes. She remembered those days well, the endless comparisons with other kids, the whispers that she didn't belong, the feeling of being an outsider looking in. And here her mother had captured it all, her fears, her insecurities, even her silences. How had she known it? How had she seen what Riya had tried so hard to hide? As she turned the brittle pages, the attic faded away. The musty smell of old wood and the patter of rain became the background score to her life's sweetest memories. Her mother's words were like a warm embrace, enveloping her in love and understanding. She read about her childhood fears, her dreams, her triumphs, all recorded in this intimate diary. But as the final entry came into view, her heart sank. Unlike the others, this one was unfinished, just a few lines scrawled on the page. If one day I'm not there, I hope Riya reads this and realizes she was my greatest pride. My biggest dream was never mine, it was always hers. The words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken emotions. Her mother had written this knowing it could be the last entry. Her final message to Riya. Suddenly, the weight of her mother's love, her sacrifice, pressed down on Riya, threatening to suffocate her. Years of bottled-up grief threatened to spill over, but this time, instead of despair, there was understanding. Her mother had carried her in her heart, nurtured her dreams, celebrated her victories, consoled her defeats, all without complaint, all without reserve. That night, for the first time in years, Riya smiled through her tears. The diary wasn't just a collection of words, it was a testament to a bond that death itself could not sever. Her mother's love was not lost with her passing. It lived in these words, in every lesson she had taught, in every value she had planted in her. It was a legacy that would guide her, comfort her, and inspire her every step of the way.